Let me go to Julie out of Connecticut. There's one line open. Julie, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. Thank you for taking my call.
Absolutely.
So I'm trying to switch roles with my husband and obey him and also lift him up to our children where they're not coming to me, but they're going to him.
Right.
So last night during dinner, excuse me, my 6-year-old son, our 6-year-old son was throwing food across the table, got a little angry, he yelled at me. So instead of me saying anything to him, I said, when your father comes downstairs, I said, I'm going to tell him what you're doing. So so he came down the stairs a few minutes later, and I said to my husband, this is what our son was doing at the table. So he pulled our son aside and he said to him, why did you do that? And then my son did what he's been taught to do by his father, which is say, well, a few days ago they were picking on me outside and they wouldn't let me play with them. So and then my husband's like, oh, so they were singling you out? Oh, I'm sorry. So they weren't treating you right a few days ago? And so what I'm seeing is, teaching our son to be the victim. And my husband is treating him like his mother treated him. And he's now teaching our son, from what I can see, that it's not his fault he's throwing food across the table. It's not his fault that he's screaming. It's okay because a few days ago during the play, when they were playing together, they singled him out and they wouldn't let him play the game they wanted to play. And I didn't say anything because you told me not to, but I did shake my head and roll my eyes, which I know that's not good.
And so why is when you ask your husband, why is he talking to his son, making him weak like that? What did he say?
I did not ask him that.
Why not?
I'm just confused about where I'm supposed to be in line, and I'm trying not to go out of line here. And I think I didn't ask him because I know the reason why.
Well, okay. Is he working on himself, your husband?
Well, you met with him last night. He's lying. I mean, I'm sorry.
Lying?
He's lying.
But
yeah,
Julie, you don't know that.
Well, when he tells me that he likes me and he loves me, he's lying.
Well, that's true.
When he says
and
that
you don't like him and love him either.
I know that.
What is it like knowing that you don't love him and he doesn't love you?
I'm trying to come out of my fallen state, do the silent prayer in the morning and at night, and I'm trying to enter into the kingdom of God and have God's love. I don't have it yet, but I know that if I keep doing this, I will, and that's why I keep calling you and asking you questions.
Right. So are you doing the silent prayer morning and night?
I am. I'm still having a lot of anxiety with my husband, and it's hard. It's really hard.
And what do you think? What does anxiety feel like?
Like pressure on my chest, and sometimes my heart skips a beat, and I'm having trouble breathing.
And why are you having so much anxiety with him?
Because he chose his mom over me, and he's put his mother into our marriage, and she's been mistreating me for years. And I told him, this has to stop, but he's refusing. Even after meeting with you twice, he's refusing. He's still sticking up for her. He's still making excuses for her. He'll take the kids over to her house without me there. She hasn't spoke to me in 4 months. She's the most evil person I've ever met in my life, and I had a very bad upbringing. And I thought my mom was evil, and she is, but this woman's beyond evil. She has taken me out of our marriage because my husband let her, and she feeds the kids things they're allergic to. She tells them, oh, the ingredients aren't in them. She gives the same thing to my husband, and he'll get sick. My kids will get sick. Like, she's a wacko.
So what is it like hearing yourself describe yourself right now?
How so?
Because you just like his mother. You want to control him. She wants to control him. So you have two women fighting to control this man, and neither one of the women love him. His mother doesn't love him, and you don't love him, but both of you want control over him, and that's why you're angry at each other, because you're fighting for control over this man. And hopefully he will soon understand that so he can start standing up to the both of you, because you don't love him. You're not fighting. You're not mad at his mother because his mother is controlling him. You're mad at his mother because you can't control. You want control instead of the mother.
I'm hoping that...
What do you think about that?
I am hearing what you're saying, and I'm considering it, and I'm not arguing with it.
Right. But do you see where you are mad because you can't control him?
Yeah, I do. I just feel like he needs to do the right thing.
But you're not his mother. You don't know what the right thing is. How you going to know if he's doing the right thing or not?
Well, the right thing is to be the head of the house, the head of me,
but
the head...
You don't know that. You just heard me to say that. You don't know that for sure, because if you knew that, you would stop trying to control him, and you would stop having anxiety, and you would just focus on you. You don't know that for sure. You're just repeating what you've heard.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I believe you.
So why don't you stop trying to control your husband so you can stop being mad at his mother for controlling him? You don't need to be in competition with his mother, but you want to control him. You don't want him to be free. You want him to control him.
It's because he's annoying, because he's following me around the house. He's acting like a girl all the time. He says girly
but you
things
need to stop judging him. You know better. Why don't you focus on you, drop your anger, and work on you, and stop judging your husband? He got to overcome his issues in his life, and he was like that when you married him. Why did you marry him if you... Well, I already know the answer to this.
Yeah.
Well, why did you marry the man that you hated? You hate.
Well, just from your show, I know he's just like my father.
So why don't you stop judging him and look at your own judgment? You're filled with rage, you're filled with anger, and you're taking it out on your husband.
So if he's saying to our son, it's okay to be a victim, it's okay to play, throw food...
Why not stop judging your husband and work on you?
Well, I'm trying to work on me and judging him at the same time.
But then if you're judging, you're not working on you at all. It's an illusion. You can't serve two gods.
Okay. I guess I don't know how to stop.
You don't know how to what?
I guess I don't know how to stop judging him.
Take your eyes off of him and put them on you within yourself.
And just leave everything alone, like even the kids, just like stop looking at that stuff as well. Let him take care of it no matter what he's saying.
If you start working on you and you're sincerely working on yourself, you will see how to deal with all issues in life.
Okay.
But you got your eyes on everyone but yourself.
Okay.
You'll see how to deal with things when they happen with the family, with your husband and your mother-in-law and everybody. But you just feel with anger, and that's why you have the anxiety, because you're angry. Satan is your God, because that anxiety doesn't come from God. It only comes from anger, and anyone that has anger is desperate, and you are a desperate female.
Yeah, I just wanted him to set a boundary with his mom, tell her,
No, you just want to control him. You want his mother out of the picture so you can control him.
Okay.
And that's not your issue to work out anyway. That's his issue. His issue with his mother. It's not your mother. Except he ended up marrying his mother because he married a woman who was just like his mother.
Okay. What a mess.
I know. So stop it. Stay out of he and his mother's business. He's going to have to take control of that. That's not your issue. Your issue is your mother and you and your father and you. And you were already screwed up when you met him. He was already screwed up when he met you. And you got two devils living together fighting one another.
Okay.
All right?
Yep.
And stop trying to tell him what to do. Stop trying to be his mama, pretending that you care. You're not doing it out of love. You're doing it out of control. You want to control him.
Okay.
I wish you well. Call me again.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye now. Let me take a quick break. Back in a moment.